And I think we'll probably do boats, is what I'm thinking. Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new episode of our Minecraft Hardcore Survival World, guys. Welcome on back. I've got plans for this episode and I want to get into villager trading. I want to get villagers in here with a lectern and probably some really cool books. I'm thinking, since we got two sides, over one side we'll have like farmer villagers and villagers that we can trade with to get emeralds, while on the other side we'll have villagers that we can trade with to get the books that we want. Now, of course, that's a little bit of a work to get the villagers in here. We've got the villagers over there in the village, which is great and grand and dandy. But we got to get them in here, and we're going to look at that in this episode. But if you missed the last episode, we did a lot of adventuring in the last episode. We came from quite a ways away. We are, you know, quite a distance out from spawn. I'm not sure where spawn was exactly, but it was a long way back over there, past an ocean, a few forests. Yes, it was a long way. There's also another desert temple over there. We made two of these in the last episode. We had a pretty good find. So I'm really, really happy about that. And I also want to get some internally made decoration done in here, by the way. So I guess without any further ado, guys, if you're excited for this episode, do me a favor, leave the video a like. I really do appreciate it. And hit subscribe if you want to see more of this series. But more importantly, guys, go down to the comment section and comment first. If you're the first person to comment first, I will pin your comment at the top of the comment section. In the meantime, if you do happen to not be first and you see that first comment, then feel free to go ahead and comment on that comment saying second, third, fourth. Let's see how high we can get. I love those comments. I find them amusing. So guys, without any further ado, let's get into the episode. Okay, so I think the first thing that I want to do is I want to work on sort of getting this hold in place and looking nice. To do that, I want to get some more dark oak wood. We only have a stack, and now I do have saplings, which is really, really good. But because we were running low on inventory space in the last episode, I threw my dirt away. So unfortunately, dirt is not something that I have in abundance. So we're just going to get some dirt right here. We're only going to use this temporarily just to grow a few of these, and we're going to probably put them down here. I think we'll grow a dark oak and a spruce. We'll put the spruce one a little bit further over here. Thankfully, with us having sand, it would mean that the podzol isn't going to spread, which is good. So we'll pop that down there. Well, we'll pop that down there. We'll pop 4 of those down. Wait for them to grow. We need to grab some... We need to grab some spruce saplings. Now, with those planted, I want to get some stone. I've got a really cool idea for how I want in here to look. But I want stone, I want chiseled stone, so we are going to need that. I don't know as if I want to dig a staircase straight down here. We are going to need another stone pickaxe. Or maybe I can make an iron one as well. We'll use a valuable dark oak wood here. I want both because I want to dig down to diamond level, but at the same time, I also want to gather a bunch of stone. So I think the best place to do this would be just to dig a staircase down. The sun is going down. I probably want to wait until morning. But I'm going to go over there into that mountain there and start digging the staircase down. But while we wait for the sun to set, I figured, well, plant some sugar cane. This way, this can be growing. We can trade this. It's all good. The tree grew quick. This is good for growing these trees, evidently. So we're here, guys. I'm digging down the hole. I started digging in here, and then I digged down. I could hear lava. And, yeah. A lot of death, devil, evil songs down there. So we're just going to turn around and we're going to poke into the hill right here. And we're going to start digging down right here. It's best to dig down to get stone, I find, anyway, like this. That way we can get down to diamond level as well. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm not too rushing to get diamond tools, but might as well work towards diamond if we are indeed digging down or need to mine stone in this case. Found our first goodies, a nice little bit of iron. I need iron for rails and a minecart to be able to move the villagers into their cells once we get them in there. I am probably going to transport them using boats. Oh, hello. Don't want a peeky hole. Creeper could blow up on the other side of that peeky hole. So we are going to need iron. We're going to need quite a few things. Maybe even a little bit of redstone. But, oh, a little bit of iron hiding. Hidey iron. Anyway, back to digging. So I dug a little bit further right into that cave. I stripped it of the iron that we had. It wasn't very big. There was a water source right here. But then I stumbled across this. You think I'm brave enough to do this just yet? No, but at least we can get some free rails from there. So it might be worth a peek. Oh man, this is a very bad idea. Please don't let there be a creeper hiding behind there. Oh, there's a creeper. There's a creeper. Okay, creeper. There's the spiders. Get away from me, Mr. Creeper. I have no interest in partying with you today. You can go and blow up elsewhere. So, okay, there's something on fire. And there's also spiders moving around. So, I think we're just gonna block that up. And then we can take these. This should be enough rails to see me through. Rails are cheap enough anyway. But let's get back to digging down. Unfortunately, night has almost entirely dawned while we've been down there. I did manage to get at least a couple of stacks of cobblestone, so we're fairly set for what I want. There should be more than enough for what I want to do in those archways at the side there. But I thought that redness there was that's a big spruce tree. Wait, one thing at a time. I thought that rose or that poppy was a spider's eye at first. Okay. Let's get in here. Let's sleep, and then we can get some work done. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple of doors on either side, and I'm specifically picking acacia doors here. That's a really bad placement on the acacia door. Picking acacia doors simply because you can see through them. So I'll know if there is anything out there. We could just put a dirt block right there. Anyway, what I need to do is I need to strip out this bit. Yes, this is going to break how the pyramid looks on the outside, but we are completely revamping this pyramid anyway, so I'm not too worried about that overall. Okay, I got some clearing out done. We've got a bit of an open space right here, which I'm not too happy about, but we'll get into that in a moment. But what I want to do is I want to craft up a stone cutter, something I don't use very often. I need to start using more. And then I want to turn these into chiseled stone bricks. And these are going to be like bracer blocks. So we're going to put one there, we're going to put one there, we're going to put one there, and we're going to put one there. And we're going to repeat this going across here, like so. We're going to put another one there and another one there. And these are like little bracers, like little links. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put in a oak wood or a dark oak wood there. I need to take out these. But what we're going to get then is a pop of color like so. And I really kind of like how that looks. Now, I don't want to go and forget the desert that we're in and whatnot. So below this, what we're going to do is we're going to take some acacia and we're going to take planks, and we're just going to simply run planks all along the floor at the back here, and then we're going to do the exact same thing directly above it, but we're going to do it one above this. So it's going to go here. Now, yes, this is going to peek out of the top here, but we are revamping this pyramid entirely, so I don't mind. The outside might not look good to begin with, but it'll get there in the end. Anyway, I need to do this design on both sides. So here we are. We've got most of it in place. There is one thing that I do want to do. Let's take this one out here just so we can see. Is I want to strip each of these. This may break our axe, but hopefully it survives long enough to strip them. I think it looks really, really nice stripped. Are we going to get enough? Yes, we are. Then next, behind each villager, we're going to have one of these. Behind each villager post, and I'm doing this for simply a pop of color. I want some color behind there. So the villager is going to stand here with his workstation right here. And then something blocking him in either side. Although what we're going to do is we're just going to take one of these on each right like so. Boom. And then we're going to take some smooth sandstone, which I don't have on me, but that's all right. I've got some smelting up here. You get smooth sandstone by just simply smelting sandstone in a furnace. And we're going to run this all along the back end like this. So if we just go across here like so, and then we put one there, and then we can bring this up like so. We're going to probably have to bring this up one more. So now with that in, we've got this sort of setup right here, which has this nice pop of color behind it. And then what I want to do is I want to take a stair on each of these like so, then another one up here. This will prevent the villager from moving anywhere but where we want him to. And then just to bring in a little bit more color, we'll go ahead and put those in there. And I kind of like that. So once we get the villager in here, he won't be able to get out. We'll put down a workstation here. We'll also put something in his way here, probably a trapdoor or something, while we get in to be the villager that we want. Now, I'm not going to do this for every single pod, this particular setup here. I'm only going to do it right at the very end here, because I'm gonna arrange so that they can be transported in like this. And then once we've got them in and I'm happy with them being in, then we'll move on to decorating this area out. But I need to get the sandstone in on this side. Okay, guys. So, I've made a different decision. I think I'm just going to go with walls like this and have them each enclosed individually. I just think it's best for safety reasons. And just because it looks a lot nicer. And I've set up this little contraption over here of how to get them in. I figured we'd get them in this way. So we'd have this here like so. We get rid of this, and this, and then we can just pop those in there. I just think it'd be much easier rather than placing around in blocks. Then once we get them in here, we could do the hitbox key, get the hitboxes, and take them out. Now, I do need to get the villagers from over there in the village to over here. And I've done this the wrong side. This side was supposed to be the side that I won my librarians on. Now, we don't have enough villagers to fill this up entirely, but we should be able to get a good few in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just pop this here like so. We've got the resources to make some more mine tracks, but mainly I just want to make a minecart to go on them. And I think we get 6 for 1 piece of iron. That's not how you make it, is it? It's gonna be 6 iron and 1 stick, isn't it? Oh, this is much more expensive. Yeah, but we get 16. Okay, so we do get 16. Fair enough. And all I really need to do is somewhat set this down like so, and then get this. And then I need to get the villager to stand in here, then we can whisk him off, head into there. Now, we could use minecarts to get them all the way from over there, but we are going to use a boat, because a boat's much easier. The only trouble is boats can go down a block, so we could drop down a block, but we can't actually go up a block on a boat. So this needs to come down at an angle from over there. So I'm going to get to work on some sort of pathway that's going to lead us all the way over there and into the villagers that we can use with a boat. This is not what I wanted to run into. Oh, there's a skeleton down there. We'll just... Oh, you are... Oh, come on. Come on, game. This is unfair. Why you do this to me, game? Okay. We'll just sort of... Ow! He's so... Do you see that snipe? Natural born sniper, that one. Natural born sniper. Ah, jeez. All I wanted to do was place some sand and not get killed. And I end up almost getting killed. He's still seeing us. Okay, we've definitely got to... We definitely got to block this up before this guy snipes us and causes some severe damage. Okay, good. Right, let's continue. Okay, so now that we're here in the village, guys, I brought a boat with me, and I'm hoping to put this down and perhaps, maybe, yes, we got him in. Now we can move around. Thankfully, boats aren't as finicky as they once used to be. And like I said, we could drop down a block. We just can't go up a block. And I've got this nice little road right here that's going to take us all the way back to the pyramid. There's a few drop down points, but there's no go up points. After a little bit of time, we finally made it back here. So we're just going to come in here. We're going to... Oh, geez. Don't let him take damage off that. Well, we better solve this issue. I definitely do not want my villagers taking damage. I don't know if that ruins their trade. I think because it was passive damage and not us damaging him, he's going to forgive it. But that being said, we want to make sure. Now... I need to make sure that he doesn't get out of here. So we've got that. Good. Now, if we hold F3 and press B, what it's going to do is it's going to bring up this. Now, you can see the tall, skinny hitbox is the villager. The other hitbox is the boat. As you can see, it doesn't actually kind of line up right where it is. We want to make sure that we hit the boat. Good. Then we want to just be mean, and we want to sort of push this villager in. Excuse me, sir. I mean... By all means, you can't go in there. Excuse me, I can. Let's get rid of this. By all means, sir. Happily go in there. Oh, sir. Sir! You have gone to the one spot I did not want you to go to. You cannot go there. Oh, great. I moved the minecart. Please, sir. Okay. Sir, all we gotta do is go. Yes. That's what. Stay, sir. Sir. Oh, yeah. That works, sir. That works perfectly fine, sir. Okay. Let's pop this down there. And let's break this. Careful not to hit him. And I also would like to mine that. And we'll leave that one there because I think if I take this one out, he can actually walk through. No, he can't. Good. Now we need to craft up a lectern. Okay, so a lectern is fairly simple to make. We just need some paper. And then we turn this paper into books. Okay, I can make 23 books. It's this way around. Okay, good. Then we're going to turn a set of these books into bookcases, like so. And then it is... I need some slabs. Need some slabs. It's slab, followed by bookcase. And then we have a lectern. Now, let's look at the way villagers work. So as it stands, this villager is classed as unemployed. If we right-click him, as you can see, he's just going to shake his head and go, nope, I'm not going to trade with you. Now, if we give him a workstation, so if we put down the stonecutter, he's going to become a mason. And there are different workstations within Minecraft that do different things. If we were to grab a composter and break this, he should become a farmer. And what that allows us to do is trade various things like wheat and beetroot. Great, we can make those farms. But we want to get enchanted books. That's what we want from him. So we're going to put down a lectern and he will become a librarian. Okay, he's going to trade for paper. We don't want that. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this lectern. He will then once again become unemployed. Pop this back down. He becomes a librarian. And his trade has changed. He's got projectile projection. Again, we don't want this. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep on cycling this through until I eventually get a trade that I'm happy with. So I've got myself some sugarcane now, guys. I've been locking in his trades for a while. He's gone through a couple of good ones. We got sharpness 4 and fire protection 4 at some point. But for this very first one, I wanted the very best enchant. We got ourselves mending. Look at that. Now all we need to do is we need to lock in this trade. Because if we were to break this, he would revert back to unemployed. And we don't want that. There is a way to now permanently lock him to those trades. All we need to do is make a trade with him. So all we're going to do is take our sugarcane. We're going to... Okay, so it has to be in a line. I thought it could be it anyway. We're going to take our sugarcane. We're going to turn it into paper. We're going to throw that paper in there because he'll trade 24 paper for 1 emerald. And boom. That is now him locked in. If we were to break this, he would still... I can't pick that up. He would still be a librarian. Let's just throw these in the offhand. There we go. So now he will forever be a librarian, and he will forever have mending unless, God forbid, something horrendous may happen to him. And it only took me about a day in game, so not really that long. Not really that long. Now, unfortunately, 1 is not enough. We need more. So I think I'm going to get a couple more in here. I definitely want to try and get efficiency, and I want unbreaking. It would be nice to have some sort of pick, and I also want to get some diamonds. But I think first things first, let's get the next one in. It's many hours later, guys, and I've made some progress. We got an entire line of villagers in now. It took me a while. These guys do not like to cooperate, but it wasn't so bad moving around. We used a rail and the boat as we had done before. It did get night, unfortunately, at some point, so there are a couple of spiders. And these stairwells to the side that we've sort of encased here and here, those are traps for husks. I found quite a few husks in there. They wanted to munch on these villagers' faces. But as you can see, guys, we got all of these. You can see what's above them. That's their price. The Silk Touch one is only a 10 emerald trade, which is really, really good. And all of these have the trade for paper. So trading paper isn't that difficult. I do need to get one in here for a book trade because we don't have any more books. I think I've got like 1 book left over, or at least 3 leather. So I've got enough for a pick, but let's go through them, guys. We got a mending one here for 24. I did manage to get a mending one at 16 emeralds. But by the time I had gone, because I'd left him here without the paper for the trade to lock him in, by the time I'd gone and got the sugarcane and come back, he had changed his trade, which is something that I had discovered quite a lot. That if you were to leave them for any amount of time after they had decided to trade, and you didn't lock in that trade, so you didn't trade the paper with them to give them a bit of experience, then the trade, you'd come back and the trade would be different. I did end up losing a efficiency 5 to that. But then I got another efficiency 5. The original one was 64 emeralds, but this one was only 37, as you can see. That's for efficiency 5. So we're pretty good there. We got an unbreaking. This one is a little bit on the steep side. I would like to try and get a cheaper unbreaking one. But I got a feather falling one, which I thought would be important for us since we're playing hardcore. Protection is the steepest, and it's only 4. I don't know if protection goes to 5. I can never remember on that one. But we got a silk touch one. We got a mending one. And the fortune one is 12 emeralds, as you can see. But it says 24 here. That's because it's only fortune 2. We need 2 fortune 2 books to get fortune 3. So it's going to cost us 24 to get fortune 3. And that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But now I have enough to get me the sort of like the equipment that I need when it comes to diamonds. I definitely want to try and get my hands on a mending book sooner rather than later. We go ahead and just trade. We got 14. I need 24. And I'm just kind of waiting up for those to grow up out there. That sugarcane. So I'm going to let that do. A few hours later, guys, I've gone ahead, I've trimmed down the sugarcane. I've actually managed to take it the whole way around this lake. I've got an envisionment of some sort of like slime-powered sugarcane farm where we use flying machines. I think that'd be good. I've never done that before in Minecraft, so maybe that's something that we do in the near future. We definitely need a way to get ourselves some emeralds. But if we go inside, I have started decorating out the roof. I've kept the sandstone in here. I did originally have this as spruce, but I like the idea that it was sandstone in the end to keep some sort of that pyramid feel there. This pyramid is going to be our main base, so we're going to have big branches of it. So the outside doesn't really look all that nice. You know, we've kind of destroyed what makes it a pyramid at this point. But there's no point in working on the outside just yet because I don't know how big the inside is going to be. This is going to be a big pyramid with lots of windy walls and doorways and stuff. I've got a really cool idea in mind for it. But anyway, guys, I bring you back because I have 30 emeralds. And I also wanted to show you, I've done some trading with these guys. I've unlocked his next trade, so we can now get lanterns for the price of 24 paper, I guess. Which is kind of good because we don't have much in the way of iron at the minute. This guy now has punch 2 bow, punch 2 book, which is meh. This guy has an impaling book, which is somewhat good, but that's as far as I managed to get. I haven't managed to unlock any of the trades from any of these guys, but I figured since this episode is all about getting mending, I am going to need a piece of leather. I sure hope I have one. I don't see any in there. I think I have 1 piece of leather. Oh no, I have 3 pieces of leather. So we have enough leather to go ahead and make ourselves a book. And then we can trade this for a mending book. We haven't got anything to put the mending book on just yet. But at least we can get ourselves that mending book. They didn't upgrade him, but that's it. We got ourselves a mending book. I am a happy bunny. But guys, that is going to do it for this episode. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, go ahead and do me a favor. Leave the video a like. It really helps the channel. I really do appreciate it. Let's see if we can get 10 likes on this episode. That would be really, really great. See if we can outdo the likes on the first episode, although I don't know what they are just yet. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it. Like, subscribe. I'm Casey, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.